President Trump has declared war on the media. Let's discuss how important this is, how historically significant this is, and what a war on media really means. I'm attorney Eric Guster, and these are the 3 facts you need to know. Fact number 1, Richard Nixon waged a war on media. Listen to this recording of Richard Nixon being recorded in his office talking to one of his aides.
Remember, we're going to be around all of our enemies. And also, never forget, the press is the enemy. The press is the enemy. The press is the enemy. The establishment is the enemy. The professors are the enemy. The professors are the enemy. Write that in the blackboard 100 times and never forget it.
Nixon designated that journalism was the enemy. Sound familiar? But you know what happened to Nixon. To make sure you understand, President Nixon was not impeached. The articles of impeachment were drawn up, but Nixon said, y'all about to fire me, peace, I'm out, I quit. He resigned before he could be impeached because he knew that the impeachment process was going to go through and he would be kicked out of office. So Nixon gave him the deuces and left. He resigned before he was actually impeached. Nixon, who reminds me so much of Trump, was fighting the same battle. Nixon did not want the press to report on things. Nixon did not want the secrets to be known to the public. Nixon was just like Trump in so many ways. Nixon, just like Trump, did not want his secrets to be told. Nixon, just like Trump, had a war against the press. Nixon, just like Trump, did not want the public to know what he was doing behind closed doors. That's why it's important for the press to find information, keep digging, and make sure it's accurately reported. Fact number 2. The press must hold Trump accountable. Trump loves propaganda. He loves telling lies. Look at this lie he told that could easily be fact-checked.
Okay. Go ahead.
Mr. President.
You okay?
You said, I am. Just want to get on the table. Very simply, you said today that you had the biggest electoral margin since Ronald Reagan with 304 or 306 electoral votes. In fact, President Obama got 365 in 2008.
Well, I'm talking about Republicans.
President Obama 332 and George H.W. Bush 426 when he won as president. So why should Americans trust?
Well, no, I was given that information. I don't know. I was just given. We had a very, very big margin.
I guess my question is, why should Americans trust you when you accuse the information they receive of being fake when you're providing information that's...
Well, I don't know. I was given that information. I've seen that information around, but it was a very substantial victory. Do you agree with that?
You're the president.
Okay, thank you. That's a good answer. Yes.
See, I can understand someone telling a lie if they're in trouble. I can understand someone telling a lie if they're back against the wall. This man lies about stuff that's insignificant. And one thing for sure, if someone lies about little petty stuff, they'll lie about the big thing. And if you lie about something that can be easily Google fact checked, something ain't right with you. Fact number 3. Trump is following in the footsteps of Putin and other similar regimes. It's common knowledge that Vladimir Putin despises journalists who write against him. It's well known that journalists come up missing, they come up dead if they cross Putin. Now, Trump knows he can't do that. Trump knows he just can't go and knock off journalists and make them disappear. So what he does, he constantly tries to make sure that people don't believe them. Trump tries to discredit journalists as much as he can. Trump says that journalists are fake news. That's his tagline, because he wants to discredit those people who are digging for the stories, who are pulling up this information, such as about his Russian ties, such about Trump's financial interests, the information in reference to Trump's family and their financial interests, the shady and unethical things that Trump is doing. That's why it's important for our journalists to stay strong and make sure that he's held accountable. Dictators hate the media. They don't want their stories told. They don't want people to know the truth. Dictators do not want media to accurately report things. Donald Trump wants to run the government like a dictatorship, just like he runs his company. What he says goes. Nah, homie, it doesn't work that way. That is why it's important for our journalists to hold him accountable, hold his feet to the fire, and make sure they report on every single thing that he does. He can call it fake news all day long, but we're here to make sure that he's held accountable, and we're going to tell you the backstory on everything. I'm attorney Eric Guster, and those are the 3 facts you need to know. If you've learned something from this video, Please make sure you share it, like it, and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We'll have more videos coming in the next few days.